position here. Okay, so we're going to be starting by passing the guard here, and just for a couple steps, when we're stepping in, my leg goes in the middle here. As I'm going, my right hand's coming under. I'm knee cutting to the side this way. And now, as I settle into side control, my partner here is going to take an underhook, and he's going to pummel in, turn to his knees. I'm going to switch sides to here. As I switch to this side on here, I'm getting my seatbelt here. As soon as I get here, make sure the top hand is being grabbed by the bottom, and now my left knee is underneath his elbow. So I'm scooting my hip forward to here to catch his wrist. As soon as I catch the wrist, I make a figure four, I'm on my knees. I wrist ride on this side, and when I roll, I'm not going to roll over him laterally. I want to go towards his bottom leg here. So with my knees here, I want to go to the opposite end, this way. So I roll back this way to this position here. Okay? If I see that my legs are this way, it's not going to be good because my partner can just turn and he's going to get on top. So what I need to be able to do is I need to switch to make sure this one's on top and I'm here in the same seatbelt position we were just in. Okay? Once we get to here, we're going to be rotating between the two moves that are the most common here. Okay? I'm going to be here, my head is on his shoulder, and I'm looking to always try and keep him up. Okay? If he scoots too low down here, I lose everything and he's going to just swivel back and be on top position. Okay? So from here, I'm looking at keeping my seatbelt nice and tight here, and as soon as I get here, I always want the choke to be my first thing to go for. Okay? So that means the one that's closest to his neck is the one that's going for the finish. So I'm looking to occupy his wrist with the free hand, and then just snatch the shoulder on this side. Okay? When you reach for the shoulder here, I want you guys to try and dig your fingers as deep as you can, and your partner that's here is going to keep his neck nice and tight. Okay? Once you make this grip here, don't squeeze your grip. Move your elbow and move it back to get the tap there. Okay? That's the first thing you're going to try. The second thing is going to be when he's fighting my hands here, is that I'm going to grip over his hand that he's stopping my choke with. And I'm going to rotate my knee back, my bottom foot goes on the mat, and all I'm doing is I'm spreading my knee as I bridge up to get the tap on the arm bar here. Okay? But if I do this and my seatbelt is loose here, he can meet my legs again, and now this is going to be a tough fight. Okay? So we have to make sure that as we're here, I'm holding his upper body nice and tight, my head is next to his, I spread my knee, and I bridge my hips up for that tap. Okay? So let's go back to the beginning. So we're starting right here. Whichever side you want to do, if you want to go orthodox or go unorthodox here, okay? So when I step, I'm pushing, drop my knee, he swims into the underhook. As he's coming up, don't let him come and take the single, okay? It's going to be a little too late. As he's coming up, lean on him. As he starts getting to his elbow, switch sides to here, okay? Now that we're here, my knee is on the inside. So Tino goes and he's in his turtle here, I make my seatbelt, okay? He won't be able to get his elbow to touch his knee with my bone in the middle, the shin, okay? So from here, I slide through, catch his wrist, and I get to my knees here, making sure I can make a figure four. If you can, grab the wrist on the other side. Don't roll this way where you hit your head. Go over the shoulder, okay? So I go this way to get to here, I make that same seatbelt, okay? From here, I'm looking to control this hand, punching it down, and this one comes up to grab his collarbone here. Now I just drive my shoulder back to get the tap, or he defends, I cover his hands. Now from here, I open my knee and I bridge up to get the tap here. Okay, one more time all together, because we're going to be repping it from this position, okay? So I'm coming through here, pummeling through, he comes up, I switch sides to here. My knee goes in the middle, I scoot my knee out, so I expose his wrist, and I'm here. A wrist ride, don't roll this way, roll towards his hips to here. My triangle's on the good side. I'm here, choke, or he defends the choke, and I cover his hands up, and I open my knee, and I bridge up to get the tap here. Okay, let's try that slow for 3.5 minutes, and then we'll try it.